What is up, YouTube? My name is Mr. Kieran and I'm back with a brand new video. And today, I'm joined by my very good friend here, Manchester United fan. You can see the despair in his face. Tough times for both of us, but in different aspects. And tomorrow, Wednesday, it's gonna be red versus blue. It's gonna be north versus south. I don't know about the geography of England, but what I'm sure of is that tomorrow is gonna be an absolute banger of a game. Don't you agree, man?
I have to share the exact same opinion. When you really think about it, it has to be the battle of mid, the battle of two teams that's struggling. It is when you hear about David versus Goliath. This is when that one ant fought the other ant. This is when two teams struggling are gonna meet head to head to decide who is worse at playing football.
Yo, bruh.
It's
Sadness, but it is the reality.
It is the reality. How this title, this game has fallen off throughout the years.
Oh.
Back in the day, this game used to decide titles. You understand?
And now it decides who's mid-table.
100%, 100%. I think if either team wins or loses, they go to 8th or 7th.
These are high standards, people.
These are
like, forget about the top 4. This is a race for top 6.
top 6.
Exactly.
100%.
Brother.
100%.
And if you are a neutral, you have to say this is gonna be a very interesting watch right here.
It should be a thriller.
It should be. It should be
a thriller.
It should be. Struggling Manchester United, but of course have more quality in their squad compared to Chelsea. But we are on the up, so it is gonna show us where we are as a club, Manchester United and Chelsea was. And of course, my dear friend here is still defrosting. So I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Which Chelsea players would you take in your Manchester United squad right now?
Is there a limit? Is there a limit?
Now, there is no limit, man, because this is kind of like a combined 11, but for separate teams as well.
Thiago Silva, class.
40 years old.
40 years old.
I think we have to talk about that. I mean,
elite.
what he's doing at his age.
Elite.
I mean, it's
unheard of.
Right? It's longevity personified.
It's unheard of.
When because I think about the greatest centre backs of our time, they normally fall off after like 35.
35.
I mean, look at Sergio Ramos is doing it right now, but not at the
100%.
level that Thiago Silva is doing it at.
The thing is, Thiago Silva is still competing at the highest level, and with no regards to put La Liga lower than Premier League, but to take on the top 6 teams, take on Man City, to take on the Liverpool, to take on the Arsenals at 40 years old in a Chelsea shirt, in a struggling Chelsea team. It's unheard of.
He's a leader as well.
He's a leader in that team.
He's a leader.
He doesn't even need the armband. He said,
Yeah.
Gallagher have the armband. I'll lead from the back.
Yeah.
And he does it every single game.
Exactly. And thing is, man, I think people really underrate how crucial Thiago Silva is for this young
100%,
team.
100%.
Because if you look at the age demographic of our defensive line, I think the oldest player we have is 25 years old, and that will be Ben Chilwell, which is injured. So
Yeah.
on the field, I think the oldest person we have is 23 years old.
Wow.
So that's just
Wow.
insane, man. That's almost
Wow.
double the age.
Wow, there's almost 18 years.
That's
18,
crazy,
17 years in between.
Brother, it shows you the experience that we need back there. But yes, Thiago Silva, and who else would you add there?
Thiago Silva, for the mere fact that United struggle with midfielders, I'd take Enzo Fernandez. Any
quality.
given day.
Quality.
Enzo over McTominay, any given day.
I would say Enzo over everyone except for Bruno Fernandes.
100%,
I
100%.
would
When
say
you
that.
actually put it like that, but we have this new kid, Maino. I really do like him. But not proven.
Of course, only played like 4 games, right?
4 games in, not proven. But take Enzo. And for the sheer form, he's gonna take Sterling.
Sterling, of course, bro.
Sterling over Rashford any day.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing what Rashford is doing for you guys.
It's criminal after what he did last season. It is criminal after he showed us.
Is insane, isn't it?
The form of his life, showing us that he could do it at the best level. He could do it at the World Cup. He could do it against Barca.
Yeah.
He could do it at the top level. For him to have, I think, 2 goal involvements in 18 games.
It's disgusting.
He scored 30 goals last season.
Because the thing is, when you look at the quality-wise, bro, I always say this: what more does Mbappe have compared to Rashford?
There honestly isn't.
But there's nothing.
There's nothing separating the two players. If there was a chart where you value like quality, like remember that graph you used to have in FIFA, like it would be the same shape.
Yeah, like, exactly,
same
bro.
shape.
So it's all about mentality. But that celebration of his was a red herring.
I swear to God, I wonder what the celebration was for.
Yeah.
For this season. After to do that celebration
Yeah.
and then now give us the season.
Bruh,
It's criminal.
It's absolutely
It's
shambolic,
criminal
bruh.
what he's doing to Man United.
But what I think is more criminal is that there's only 3 Chelsea players in his Manchester United lineup.
well, to be fair, how many Man United players would you take?
Bruh, honestly, man, when I really think about it, bruh, I think right back, I would take Reece James. I mean, not too bad. He's only played 3 games in a row
Still
since the
fantastic.
3 years, yeah.
Still fantastic.
Centre back pairing, I will take mine, but Varane isn't playing, so I would take Varane and Thiago Silva.
Controversy.
Yeah, I would.
Varane controversy.
Yeah, but man, I think that's up to your manager there. But
That's another
conversation
story.
for-
Another story.
Left back, I would take Colwell, obviously, over
Colwill over Luke Shaw.
I'm sorry, it is Luke Shaw.
Oh.
I completely forgot about Luke Shaw, man. I mean, what he did in Super Strikers was absolutely amazing. But yeah, like all jokes aside, man, Luke Shaw can play left back and left centre back, absolute class player.
Facts.
Middle field, I mean, there's only one player I would take.
It's Bruno.
It's Bruno Fernandes. I
With,
think-
with his issues as well. With his issues.
yeah,
I'll
the
take
thing
Bruno.
is, bro, I think Bruno Fernandes, when he plays for Chelsea, I think he will absolutely flourish.
Really?
Because, man, I think when I saw against Galatasaray there, because I don't watch Manchester United that much, he had too much defensive work to do.
Facts.
You understand? When he has our midfield, I think Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo will let him go free in a way. You know, because Bruno Fernandes striking back him because he's like all over the field. He doesn't have a specific spot where he can play. But I think his absolute quality as well. And front line, I think I'll take Højlund.
Oh, Holland.
That's the only person I'll
Holland
take.
is so promising. He has to be the most promising player that's not paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
not
mean,
paying off.
9 games in the Prem with no goals.
Nothing.
It doesn't show the
Nothing.
quality that he had.
I think it shows more about United attacking prowess. We just don't know how to give a striker the ball.
Yeah.
We don't understand.
I heard that as well. With Cristiano Ronaldo was there, Cavani
was there,
Martial.
Martial. We can go back and back. We just don't understand on how to use a number 9. We don't know the importance, and it's really harming United in the long run because our wingers definitely don't have goals.
Yeah.
Our midfielders can only pop in with goals every now and then. So we need, if we had a 20-goal striker, we could do wonders.
Yeah.
We could do wonders with our.
But then I think as well, bro. If Erling Haaland was in the Manchester United squad, I don't think much changes personally.
100%. I think Haaland has 2 goals.
Yeah.
The 2 penalties that he will.
Penalties.
Yeah, the penalties that he will take. Our team definitely has a lot of problems. Which leads me to the next conversation. How do you think the game will play out?
Oh, brother.
The game.
I think we're gonna absolutely smash these guys.
Really?
I'm
You really
thinking-
feel that way?
Dude, thing is, but this is like this. People will say like I think our previous 4 encounters were draws. I'm saying those were competent teams.
Those were competent
Right
teams.
now, it's unpredictability.
Those were competent teams.
Unpredictability right now. I mean, a very infantile Chelsea team and a struggling Manchester United team.
But-
This isn't like the previous season.
But we've also seen with this United team that they can win games they don't deserve to.
yeah, and
So-
thing is, you guys are at home as well. So I think that's gonna be very, very, very good for you guys. Honestly.
So I would love to see how the game will play out.
Yeah.
I wanna see, especially with Chelsea's good football, with Poch's system
Yeah.
of football. I would like to see it against United's terrible defense.
And thing is, bro, Reece James is back as well. And
that
I
does
think,
wonders on the overlap.
and I'm telling you, man, Konate's gonna be non-existent. I'm telling you right now. I mean,
I'd love to see it.
Like, but those wonder goals he scored, I mean, they're done now.
They're done.
They're done now. It's over.
I beg to differ.
But for at least 90 minutes.
I have to beg to differ.
No
'cause
way, bro. Reece James is quality.
There's no way Reece James is gonna pocket Garnacho a full 90.
Bro, I'm telling you right
A
now.
full 90.
He'll be lucky to trap the. And we are back. We were rudely interrupted because of the temperature we have nowadays. I mean, just look at the water beverages we have here.
It's wild.
It's
wild.
It's bad.
It's bad. It is bad.
And you know what will be hot? The game tomorrow.
Game.
We will continue our chat. I was talking about my Garnacho versus James. I think that's where we
Yes,
left
yes,
off,
yes,
right?
yes.
Garnacho versus James, and I think James will absolutely pocket him. I think there's no chance Garnacho will have an impact on this game at all. I think it's
I
guaranteed.
beg to differ. I think Garnacho is gonna have his moments. I think in 90 minutes he will have James on the ropes at least
That's not
once.
possible.
And the one thing about Garnacho is his end product, which has to be in question. As much as he's a great dribbler and he's a great player, his end product is really fallen off, and it's not at the level where we want it to be.
Really, you think so, man? Because he scored 2 banging goals in
He
a row.
scored the bicycle. I think the bicycle king has deceived a lot of people about
Really?
a lot of
And
a lot of his issues.
Galatasaray top corner there, I thought it was
That
right.
was a good finish against a very bad team.
Oh.
That was a good finish against a bad
Yeah,
team.
that was the first team I watched. My Galatasaray just attacking for the sake of attacking.
There was no defense in that team.
Yeah.
So to see him against James and Thiago Silva, which I think is going to be on the right side.
Yeah, no,
So
they are.
I would love to see if does he have enough. And the biggest criticism I have for Konacho is that he's not a 90-minute player.
Yo, okay.
He hasn't reached the point where he can play 90 minutes and. Wanna see versus James, who's also not back up to fitness.
Yeah, hey, bro, James, man, the red cards. If it's not injuries, it's red cards now.
You have to stress about his career as well.
Man,
right?
the thing is, he's 24, so I'm not that stressed yet. But I will say
continues.
Yeah, if it continues, of course, bruh. But it seems now like Todd Bowley is taking a serious investment in our medical department. You see, that's why like Lavia and Kunkwa come back earlier and all that stuff, which is great and can be concerning as well.
Oh, okay.
Are they coming back too soon?
Oh,
will
are we rushing them?
Yeah, exactly,
That's a good
But
question.
we will see, because I think like Daddy Todd is absolutely great, man. I mean, this man, he can splurge the cash.
He splurges the cash.
Exactly. But now he needs to splurge them at the right places, the
that's a
infrastructure,
fact. That's a
the
fact.
staff.
That is
Exactly.
a
Because
fact.
you can have great players, but if they're injured, where are they?
Where are they? Where are
Exactly.
they? It's the same thing with Newcastle as well. I think Newcastle did the same thing. When Eddie Howe first came to the management, he said we need to build up the infrastructure
Yeah.
before we go shop for the $1 million players.
But now look, but they only have a starting 11.
And I have
There's
to
no bench.
There is no bench,
There's no
and
bench.
that was enough to beat United, which tells you
Yeah.
everything you need to know about
Yeah.
Chelsea and United.
Yeah, because we got
That-
smashed, bro.
Both teams went there and got smacked.
Dude, I think I said this before to you and all my stages, bro. When people face Chelsea, they're so clinical. It's insane, bro.
That actually is a fact.
Bro, they're so clinical.
When
I'm like,
you look at the game, the Chelsea game and the United game, it's identical. Yet the scoreline wasn't.
Bruh,
Yet
it's
the
day and
scoreline-
night.
It's day and night.
Day and night.
1-0. I think Eric Ten Hag came out and said we could have gotten a result from that game
Yeah,
because of
no way, bruh.
the goal that was offside and was disallowed. And it really shocks you because it makes it look like he just completely mised the 80 minutes. The other 80 minutes,
He's blind to it.
Where we were on the back of hands, where we were catching serious hands. Tells everything you need to know about Chelsea that
Yeah.
we are below this Newcastle team.
Okay.
I was telling a friend that like this Newcastle team is the top 4. If you can't beat this Newcastle team, you're not making it top 4.
Yeah,
Because
which is true, bro.
this Newcastle team understands how football should be played.
Exactly, but there's no quality, but they're a team.
They are a team. There's no individual star signing, but there is a combination of 11 players trying to win a game.
It's together, bro, which is, I saw that as well, man. That Miley Cyrus in the midfield, bro.
He is amazing. What a youngster.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
Brother.
Brother.
Confidence, composure,
And the
in
thing
midfield.
is, man, he has the support of Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton.
It is
And
amazing.
Those are big brothers.
Those
right there.
are that is a workforce. That is the mafia you have next to you.
Brother.
That is the mafia.
That like
you have
will
next
break
to
your
you.
legs.
Yeah, 100%.
Will break your. Bro, Joe Linton's body was immense. Man, I saw him body Conor Gallagher and push him aside.
He bodied McTominay. McTominay is my most physical player. Nothing.
Pushed aside.
It's crazy.
But then you're talking about Eric Ten Hag there, so it leads perfectly to this next conversation. If you were a manager today, what starting lineup would you bring forward to beat this Chelsea team?
Honestly, I think as much as we've tried to be patient with him, it's time for us to reap results. Onana has to be benched. There's no other way. So many poor performances. It is time.
It's done, bro.
It's honestly. There's what are we waiting for? Well, it's December now.
And the thing is, I heard is he'll be going to the AFCON, bro.
Ah,
So I think it's better to drop him now and get beyond a good run of games for that this
100%.
January period.
And
right?
we hope that AFCON will be good for him. He needs to consult with someone about
bad,
these poor performances.
yeah, man, the ancestors or something.
Someone. But yeah, so I think Onana bench. I do think we have a second goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I do think we have a second goalkeeper because of this. If our first goalkeeper is not performing, you start them.
Yeah, like that's the entire point of having a second goalkeeper, bro.
100%. And from right back to left back, right back Wan-Bissaka to deal with Sterling. He's a 1v1 masterclass. We've known him. Pockets Mbappe. Who's Sterling? You know.
Who is starting compared to Mbappe? We'll see.
Maguire.
Harry.
Harry. What a
Interesting, bro.
turnaround in career we've seen. there.
Interesting, brother.
Definitely start Harry Maguire. He's been playing great for the past 8 games.
And we are back. This is what happens when you deal with inferior equipment. Overheating, and it happens again. And hopefully the game tomorrow overheats. As well.
Oh, I see what you did.
Exactly.
There. I see what you did there.
So now he was telling us about his lineup that might beat Chelsea, but I don't think any lineup could beat Chelsea at the moment.
I think I was on Maguire. I think
Yeah.
Maguire starts good form. I do like the idea of Luke Shaw playing centre back, but I want a good left back. So I would definitely start. I'll start Varane. No idea why he's eating bench. I don't understand the.
Bro, apparently they're beefing, bro.
I-
I mean, they have to be beefing.
I don't understand why beef. Why does quality hate quality? It makes no sense to me.
Because I saw on Twitter, bro, people actually questioning how Eric Ten Hag can't handle big wage players.
You
Because think about
definitely.
like De Gea, I mean, absolutely atrocious. How he was treated.
Terrible.
Ronaldo gone. Casemiro, I mean, he's injured, so I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's necessarily.
And
Eric.
Sancho gone as well.
100%. He clearly has a problem with these star signings, and if we could just find a way to work with them, the team we would have, if everyone had gotten along, the team we would have had.
Yeah,
would have
came
been,
together and galvanized.
It would have been insane what we could have done. But I would personally start Varane. He's such a good centre back.
Yeah, and I'm guessing your midfield will be Mino, Amrabat, and Brina.
I would. I'll put McSauce in.
McSauce.
McSauce. I am an advocate for McSauce. McSauce is. I know what I'm getting from him. There's no progressive passes.
Yeah,
There's
just
nothing.
goals.
Nothing but bangers. You
Goals.
understand? Goals that we need. Then with Garnacho on the left, I would strike with Holger, and you know what? Rashford is better than Anthony.
So playing Rashford.
I would start Rashford
Oh
over Anthony.
man, on his recent form as well.
Start Rashford over
Jeez.
Anthony. Start Rashford over Anthony.
Jeez,
Any day of
bruh.
the week. And Anthony is so bad. Anthony, he makes me forget what a winger is.
Yo,
After watching him, you genuinely forget what a good winger should
man,
be.
some people will say Rashford forgets, makes people forget what a good player is.
Facts.
You know?
That's fair. That's fair.
But obviously, man, I think the Chelsea lineup that will absolutely dominate this Manchester United team is gonna be Sanchez in goal. I mean, I think there's no reason to drop him yet.
Shaky, but okay.
Yeah, shaky man, but you know his handling, at least he can catch a ball, which I absolutely adore.
Okay.
Especially since I do expect last minute when you guys are pushing for this game, he'll be putting crosses in and he'll just go there and
Great.
gobble them up.
Brave to think we're gonna put crosses in.
Yeah. Right back, of course, James is back, so it's a simple thing as well.
It's given.
Yeah.
Given.
Centre back pairing, I'll go for I'll go for Thiago Silva and Benoit Badiashile.
Oh.
Benoit Badiashile.
Okay.
And then left back, I think it will be Colwell, which does worry me because Rashford does have pace. But on Rashford's reform, I think Colwell will pocket him as
His
well.
dribbling is actually going so bad. Out of a sudden,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
The thing is, dribbling is a confidence thing, bro.
Ah.
It's all about doing what you want to do and sticking to what you're thinking of doing. You understand? And I don't think Rashford has that mentality yet.
Okay.
The midfield, of course, Conor Gallagher is our best player. I think.
100%. Die for the badge.
Yeah,
Die for the
yeah.
badge.
Braveheart Gallagher, Conor Braveheart Gallagher.
Oh, but wait, Gallagher is on the red card.
Yeah. I mean, I would put him in, but
Of course.
So obviously, Cold Palmer will be in that midfield, quality attacking wise, I think, and of course his positional sense is absolutely exceptional.
And decision making is.
Yeah, and then our I think $250 million squad pairing.
Oh.
Yeah, 250 million, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
Of course, those guys are non-negotiables. But the front line is where I think I might cause some controversy for some people. I would start Armando Broja. I would start him as well. I think his physicality might give us an edge if Luke Shaw plays at centre back. His work rate, I mean, I think is miles better than Jackson, in my opinion. I think Jackson's just a winger masquerading as a striker.
Okay,
There's no reason for me to think he's a striker at all. And wings, I think I'll go right wing. I'll go Sterling, which means it'll be. You said what would you play? Shaw there.
Oh, yeah.
So it might be Shaw versus Sterling.
Yeah, most
And-
likely it's Dalot also as well.
Oh yeah, Dalot as well. Yeah,
Dalot.
forgot about Dalot, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez, he's been mediocre as well.
Uh, for a decent chunk of the season.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be Mikhailo Mudryk versus Aaron
Wan-Bissaka. You are willing to put in Mudryk against
Yes,
Wan-Bissaka.
I do.
That
I
is
do.
a one-sided battle. That is a pocket
On paper, of course, and of
That
course on
is a
reputation.
pocket job.
But
That-
of course, man, if it does turn badly, you can always swap them around because I think Mikhailo Mudryk is great as well.
Sterling is still also not going to have any draw.
Nah, man, that's
If
that.
there's one thing that we've proven, if one thing that United proved, the Wan-Bissaka is elite at handling dribblers.
For now.
He's handled every dribbler he's ever faced. I think he handled Mitoma at some point, which is the best dribbler I've ever seen.
Yeah, true.
So it has to be said.
But we will see, because I do believe in my boys. I think we're on the up, and I think we're just getting better and better every game we play.
And I believe we'll steal the game.
Yeah.
Terrible performance, but the 3-point stays at Old Trafford. 100%.
Yeah, Old Trafford is falling. Of course, the roofs are leaking as well. I saw it on Twitter, and you guys will leak goals as well. And we will be there to capture that moment.
There we go.
And of course, the last question I have for you, bro: between Chelsea and Manchester United, who do you think has a brighter future?
To be brutally honest, I have to say it's still Man United. I have to say
Absolutely lost the plot completely.
It's still Man United. Man United is playing garbage at the moment. Imagine what we would do if we would stop playing garbage. If we would stop playing garbage and we would start playing well.
Bro.
It's crazy what we could do.
See, man, this is what ifs, buts, and maybes. I'm talking about absolutes here. Things as they are now, I mean, it's undisputable. Chelsea have a brighter future. Bro.
It's undisputable.
Such a young squad here. We don't have McTominay. We don't have Maguire, who has been absolutely. I mean, let's be honest. His entire Manchester career has been absolutely terrible.
He's slowly redeeming himself. Slowly, he's winning the crowd back.
No, bro. This man has been playing like relegation fodder. Relegation fodder.
You know what? Today we will see him against mid-table.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we will see him against mid-table,
and then he will crumble. I know. He will crumble, fall apart like how Manchester United's Old Trafford is falling apart. I think we have a very, I would say we have a better manager, but I think we have a better coach in Mauricio Pochettino. And
I think the young squad is also helping.
Yeah.
The young squad, no egos, just a combination of players.
Just head down, work, improve.
100%.
Absolutely fantastic. And let's see if Erik ten Hag makes it until New Year's Day in the job for Manchester United.
You have Aston Villa after Chelsea.
Yeah, no, I think you have Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Oh, Bournemouth.
I think you have Bournemouth, and then I don't see Man U winning a game until the New Year person.
I see Eric winning his job. I see a poor performance. I see 30% possession at home.
Yeah, easily. 30%.
I see one shot, one goal, and one.
Okay, now to close this off, what will be your score predictions for tomorrow?
Score prediction for tomorrow. I'm tempted to say 1-0, but I feel like there's goals in this game. I'm gonna say 3-1 United.
3-1
poor
United.
Performance though. 3-1 poor performance United.
I'm going 2-0 Chelsea. I don't think they can score against us. I just don't believe that.
That's a hot take.
That's not a hot take. Come on,
and we'll see. We'll see in the game.
Well, of course, man. We will see through 90 minutes of sheer football. Will it be quality?
Mid everywhere. Mid everywhere.
The battle for mid is fantastic.
The battle for mid tomorrow.
Exactly. And all that's left for me to say